Hello, welcome to 1977. Ugh, the only thing bad about that song is it ending. Oh my God. I mean, that's okay. That's one of those songs that's so good that it sometimes just makes me tear up. It's in this key. And the verse and the chorus have something different about them in terms of the harmony. Like the okay, it's a major third in the verse. So that gives it a little bit more of a cheeky sound, I think. It's a little less severe sounding as a result, but the chorus is like, ow, you know, like, okay, key V. Then there's like a minor thing that's about to happen. But it's not the flat six chord yet. It's not yet, but it's coming. There's maybe some like modal interchange going on or something that's just giving it a little bit more of that like twisty kind of folky feel, going in directions you don't quite expect, but it's still very familiar. Just a solid 4 on the floor for all the syncopation in the mandolin, right? And the guitar. Maybe not mandolin in this song, maybe. Sorry, the guitar to play off of. And even the vocals, too, because they have syncopation. Dun, 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 dun. That part has such a beautiful cyclical fluidity to it. 3-part harmony right away, right? Is there a bass? I don't think there's a bass. Right. So no bass, because that's when it comes in. It like hits you so hard. I think already there's an organ playing maybe a chord or two underneath there. But it's really subtle, and it's subtle throughout the whole song, but you can hear it better in the chorus. And I recently was like, my attention finally went there, and I was like, oh my God, there's an organ, and it's so beautiful, and it's such an important part of the song, even though it's kind of subtle. But yeah, I think it's this part that, okay, see this whole part, it's kind of ambiguous sounding until they start singing, and then they sing that major third, and then all the harmony gets filled in, but it really is like a blank slate at first. Oh, that's so great. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. There is a little flat 6 moment already. It's not a huge one though, but if I had to make these chords, I think it would go, listen to the thunder. Sorry, major. So we had lots of mixture. And then, okay, the chorus is the part that like really kills me. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain of making. It hangs out on a minor 4 chord, and it's cool to like start there because it's just like, usually you start at home, but it starts on this very like, I don't know, sort of poignantly nostalgic, sad kind of chord. Well, they're singing "If You Don't Love Me Now," you know, it's just totally, so we're an E. Okay, so it's going to be A minor. Okay, so if If you don't love me now, you will never, is it you will? You may, I forget, never love me again. So pretty. I like this note. You don't, is a seventh. You don't love me now, the little tension. You don't love me again. Finally go home in that flat 6. Then it stays on a flat 7. And that part is so exciting too, because they're singing on the home note, which is E, against the flat 7 chord. And that tension is so delicious. Never break the chain. Yeah, like give it to me. There's a background vocal that's in the falsetto. What is it? You don't get still here. Ooh. Something like that. I look forward to every time. Never break the chain, never. And that little cascade they do. Break the chain. So that's kind of what's going on harmonically. There's a lot of repetitions of 3 in this. Like they'll repeat the chorus 3 times. I don't know if they do it every time, but they definitely do it once. But they might do it both times. They have like a verse phrased in like 3 reps, kind of. And then they also repeat the chorus, I think, 3 times at the end of the song instead of just 2. So they're kind of just, I don't know, there's something that's super organic feeling about it. Like, you know, oftentimes we have this like gut feeling that things need to be squared off in multiples of 2 and 4 and 8 and things like that. And so I just really like it when a musician like intentionally is just like, no, we're doing it 3 times, you know. It feels good. It feels different. And but then this bridge, I don't know if that's really what it is, but the bass. Dum da da dum da 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 dum dum. I just think it's so cool. It's a little different. I like how it starts on kind of a tense feeling. Goes up to flat 6, yes. And then it just hits you on home and just hangs out there for a while. So it's similarly to how the verse kind of starts away from home with a little bit of tension. And then it kind of resolves to home. It's a little bit of the same thing. It's like, it just kind of leads you. It creates movement that has to get handled right away. And it's really sparse there. It's just like the drums and the bass is so sparse. And then everything starts layering on top of it. You got the really great guitar tone. And it swells up too. It just like to create this amazing crescendo. And then the whole song has this like climax of just the chorus. Oh, and you know, the organ. Like, can you hear the organ? Hang on. Let's see if I can find like... I mean, I'm not 100% sure what it's doing, but it kind of sounds like it's like, sorry. Like maybe going, like it has some movement in it. It's not just like chord. It's so pretty. It makes it feel almost a little bit reverent. They do really subtle things to like notch the energy up of the song overall. Like each time they do the chorus, you know, it's a little bit more intense. The drums are a little bit louder. There's another little layer. There's another guitar, like distorted guitar that comes in. They're singing it more intensely. Like they're just sort of slowly building to this boiling point. And it's so emotional. I love this song. Of some of these new features on Photoshop. Look. Remove background. Oh, yes, yes. Uh-oh. Look. I did not do that. Crap, I have to go back in and his balls. Things I do for artistic integrity. All right. So now that's a new layer of just his balls. So, for example, like there they are. I'm just going to erase these little parts because I'm a perfectionist. Okay, so now supposedly, bam. Haha! Everyone's intact.